So starting at the top, evaluating the library program based on attendance and relevance to better meet the needs of interested people. Lake County, this is really, it's ongoing. So we collect monthly statistics, we get anecdotal feedback, staff are doing research on new stuff. So I feel like that's kind of ongoing and will continue to be ongoing. So,
This is who you are.
yeah, pretty much. Further develop library's diversity statement, to outline its commitment to promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion, belonging to all aspects of the services and operations. It's done. It's on the website. So I can check that box. Strengthen the library celebration down books week. So we didn't do anything additional this week, but next year we are hoping to host a documentary called The Librarians. It is.
I saw that.
Oh, did you see the whole movie?
No,
Oh,
I saw the trailer. It looks amazing.
well, it also looks very dark and disturbing.
Really?
I sent it to my sister and she's like, that's incredibly disturbing and I'd like you to quit your job, please, thank you.
No, you can't quit.
Yeah, so I reached out to them to get on a list to hopefully view it, but I haven't heard anything. I talked to the director at Netherlands, she's also on the list, she's like, I haven't heard a thing. They also apparently want a lot of money to show it, so I don't know. So that's kind of up in the air, but maybe there's, something else we can show. So yeah, we are looking at ways we can expand it because we feel like, we had people up from Denver, we had people from Pitkin, we had people from Salida. So it'd be really, really cool to, figure out a way to expand that event. But we're still figuring it out. So
Amazing.
that might be more long-term goal rather than short-term goal. So long-term goals. So I would say we are meeting this already by, like, for example, we launched the Creation Station. That's a new kind of program / service because Matt is doing programming around that. So in addition to offering it as a service, he's developing a program to teach people how to use all the tools in the Creation Station. We've expanded programming during the reading challenge, so that's been we've expanded a lot actually this last year. We're expanding our relationship with the school district, so in the 26-27 school year, after they move the 4th and 5th grade, because 6th is going over to the high school, right? So it's just 3rd, 4th, and 5th, right? I was thinking 3rd was over there too. So when they, because they are taking away their own library, so we are going to be like their library. So we're going to be expanding. We already do class visits with K through 2 weekly, so those will get expanded. We already also do class visits. They actually haven't started back up this year. We did them last year. They're supposed to start back up again soon with the 5th graders. So we kind of already have a relationship with those teachers. So we'll just expand. We're going to be, providing the AMAX room so they can do their like tech classes or whatever. So that's an expanding relationship. And we've expanding partnerships with local nonprofits like C4. We've started, so this year we did an author talk with Pam Houston. The year before we did one with Ben Goldfarb. So we're kind of using Earth Day to try to find, looking kind of for well-known Colorado authors that talk about ecology in some way. We've been kind of lucky the last couple of years, so I think we're shooting again for next year. So, and then what else have I got? And then Matt is also expanding programming for kids, doing Lego robotics, kind of open, kind of like an open lab kind of thing. Because when he runs those programs, usually they're like 6 weeks, and you're working with a set group of kids. They build a robot kind of like throughout those weeks, and then but the people, kids want access to it kind of on the regular. So he's doing this lab thing, trying to get that set up, and then Magic the Gathering, which is kind of an easy fun, just like basically providing like a hangout spot for kids to play with cards. So, yeah, so any questions about any of that?
Did you just say that the library is going to be, at LCES, is going to be abandoned for to make room for other classrooms?
Correct.
And that you all will be
We're gonna fill
the
that gap for
library
them.
of.
Yeah, we're gonna kind of fill that gap for them.
Yes,
So,
thank you so much.
yeah, our pleasure. It's good timing, because we were reaching out to Kate to figure out how to expand class visits, and
It's like,
we're like,
can
oh,
you take all of them?
pretty much.
Amazing.
So, yeah,
Okay.
so yeah.
I've been wondering how
Any
they're
other
gonna
questions?
economize that space.
People
That's
ask me, they're like, where are they gonna put everybody? I'm like, I don't know, not my problem. We're gonna help them where we can, that's all I can do.
Yeah.
So yeah, any other questions? Burning questions about the library?
Burning love for the
Okay,
library.
alright, I also
How's the
added,
roof? Is the roof leaking in that one little bit?
not yet. Yeah, I think we're gonna get it fixed this
We are.
year. Yeah, we're gonna get it fixed this year, and then a replacement hopefully
Yes.
next year. Yeah, needs a paint job, we need new windows, yeah, all kinds of stuff. I also threw. Do we wanna go down that rabbit hole?
I know, like,
We're running out of space, we're,
2 new windows recently.
what was that?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, so we did get some new, yes.
You got some new windows,
We
don't
did
you?
get some new windows.
And new carpet and
Yeah,
like,
we got new
vinyl?
carpet,
That's great.
yeah. We got security film, we got. No, really, it's not the windows, it's the frames. The
Yeah.
frames are deteriorating and they have asbestos, so it's like asbestos complicates everything. So I also just threw up some kind of year-to-date stats, and what's interesting is many of these numbers are already higher than for all of 2024.
Cool.
So, which is kind of neat. So, like program attendance is way up from last year. Number of checkouts are up. Yeah, I mean pretty much everything's up. So, I feel like we're just kind of rolling, doing a thing, and keeping people engaged.
648 new borrowers? That's huge.
Well, so some of that is also, we started a couple years ago, we started what we call the Easy Access Card. So it is, you can do 3 checkouts on it. And it's really for people and kids who, for adults that might be a little bit like kind of hanging out on the fringe a little bit. You might have an email, you might have a cell phone, because we only require 2 of 3 points of contact. And then we have a lot of kids that come in whose parents are in Eagle or in Summit, they're in Chaffey, wherever, they can't get in to get cards. You know, we send them home with a note. But this way we can at least get kids a card so they can check out a book or two if they're in especially if they're in there with their parents or whatever.
Yeah.
So a lot of those are those. There are also Colorado Libraries Collaborate. That's because if you have a library card from any Colorado library, you can walk into any other Colorado library with your ID and your library card and get a library card from that library. They don't get the same, like we don't check out to library stuff or library things to them. But they can, like if they're in town for a week or whatever, they can check out books, and because of our courier system, they can hang on to them and just, drop them off at their home library and they come home, eventually come home. So any other, that's pretty much what I got. I don't think I'm gonna take the whole half hour. I'm like, gotta fill time.
We just gave it in case people really had.
Yeah, no, I feel like, we're rolling, we're doing our thing. Luckily no vandalism this year, so I'm not dealing with, I'm still going to hearings. I feel like every month I have a hearing to go to. Other than that, we're just, kind of cruising. Obviously band books was big, it's kind of like an all hands on deck kind of program event. So, we're just kind of winding down from that. So, But yeah, other than that, we're just rolling. Matt put in notice, so he's, yeah,
No.
yeah, so we're gonna be searching his
Oh.
position, so, yeah, it's pretty sad. He runs really great programs,
Mhm.
patrons love him. I
Mhm.
mean, they love him. And like, I'll be having a beer at Treeline or whatever. Matt's amazing, he's great.
Mhm.
Book club is awesome. So
Mhm.
it's a real loss. But he and his girlfriend are gonna go travel and they're gonna go to Asia and
Cool.
figure out life.
Wow.
So yeah, so we'll be searching this position, but other than that, we're just kinda doing our thing.
Cool.
Brenna has it pretty dialed over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do we have good stuff. We have good stuff going on there.
I'm really excited for you to get to expand your programming at the school.
Yeah, no, I think it's gonna be really good, like I said, cause we had, I mean, the elementary school, class visits, that's been going on forever and a day.
Mhm.
So that's just kind of built in, and then Matt developed a relationship with fifth grade teachers and who are all like big library users, and so that was kind of easy, and we're just like, it's so fun, and to get the kids in the library, and so we've been trying to get the other grades in there, just trying to get as many kids in there as possible, give them cards, so yeah.
What's gonna happen with all the other books? Are you all gonna absorb any of those?
We don't
No, you don't have
we don't have the room for that, I don't know how to do anything, so they might still be figuring that out.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the books will stay and they're just gonna use
Work
the
around them,
space,
yeah.
or I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we are looking, like I said, we are looking forward to working with them, and so, yeah.
What about the Carnegie? Babe.
Would you like to chat about that real quick?
Yeah.
So we
That's
have
awesome.
a draft budget right now,
Mhm.
that Jen and I worked on together, but mostly Jen. I'm presenting to the board tonight, actually, because I have a board meeting tonight. The dream of zero county budget, I don't think is realistic.
Mhm.
We're trying to think of it as like maybe a 5-year plan, where it's like within that 5 years, the organization become independent. But because of
Sorry, wait, the library becomes independent or the
no,
Carnegie?
that the Heritage Museum become, I shouldn't say independent, self-sufficient, maybe is a better word.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
they are independent.
Yeah, sorry, I should have said self-sufficient is maybe what I'm looking
Okay.
for. But we're also thinking about it that we hire, a experienced curator, which is gonna cost money, figuring out, they would need at least a part-time person over there. We could probably supplement with library staff, and, there's gonna be, needs for, preservation, conservation stuff, that costs a lot of money, and public work maintenance, there's still, I mean, the unfortunate thing is that, the Institute of Museum and Library Services is dissolved, it's gone, it's no longer a federal, they were the ones that provided big grants to museums and libraries, it's gone. I don't know if it's for good, but it's definitely for now. So that is not an option for grant. The grants are, given the state of the world, grants for these kinds of things are just gone. So, I'm not saying there's no grants, but the grants that are out there are incredibly competitive. And, there's just so much, we don't know.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as it was, I should say.
Yeah.
And I don't think that we can rely on that. So the choice is, either the county goes all in on, helping this to move to its next, whatever its next iteration is, or we're just gonna sit here and watch it crumble.
Yeah.
you know, which I don't think anybody wants.
Nobody wants most
Yeah.
of the things we get.
Yes.
in county government.
Yeah, so it's,
Okay.
yeah.
So you're presenting the
Yeah,
budget
to the board, you know,
Board,
just
just so
kind
they
of
know.
chatting, just to
Yeah.
keep them in the loop. I have my one-on-one with do I still have a one-on-one with you next week? Okay, I wasn't sure if that was gonna change. I was gonna like kind of run through it with her, I mean, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not even asking for it for next year's budget, I mean,
Yeah.
we're just trying to like say like, this is what we think. This is what we think it would cost to run this museum as a museum and hopefully year round. I mean, that's what we would like to move to. And make it a real point of interest for the county. So, yeah, so that's kind of where things are at right now. So, and with Carl gone, stuff is slipping.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm worried that that's just gonna continue to happen, so.
The last time we chatted, it was about that, so I just wanted to
Yeah.
hear where you were at.
Yeah, so that's where things are at right
Okay.
now, and then, after I talk to Candace, we'll figure out next steps, so, yeah.
Thank you so much, Brenda.
Yeah, any other questions,
No.
comments, anything?
Mm-mm.
Okay,